Have you ever wondered about success, or have you ever wondered on how to become successful? If so, raise your hands. Thank you. Success has been more pressure towards us over the years because the world is constantly changing and success is like a goal. And to attain a goal, you need to do many different things to do that. So today, I'll share a story on how I became successful in my own path. About 3 months ago, I had this contest called the Cayley contest. It was held by the University of Waterloo. And when I attained that prize, I was really happy. But when I first got there, I was laughed at a lot. You see, because of my poor understanding of math, everyone made that excuse for laughing at me. So, what I basically did is that I took considerations of their laugh, and I decided to work hard every single night in order to prove they're wrong. At the end, I was able to get the prize. Happy ending. You see, I had 3 mindsets to get there. And the first mindset I'm going to talk about is called hardworking. Or you can say this as a spirit of not giving up. Has anyone here ever read the book, The Turtle and the Rabbit? Thank you. Basically, a summary for this is that the rabbit, despite having way much more talent than the turtle, was still able to get second place because the turtle was using hard working. You see, the turtle had this determination that was never giving up, while the rabbit was sleeping. Like, who would sleep in a contest? Wouldn't be me. So this book told me something that I have never learned before, which was hard working. But sometimes I would still be lazy. When I was in grade 8, I had this English test that was due tomorrow. But as a grade 8 person at that time, I was very lazy, and I decided to slack off. Well, the results were not that great. I had a failure mark, and when my mom figured that out, as an Asian parent, she came up to me and decided to lecture me. This lesson has taught me something that I have learned. It is so that if I don't ever hard working again, my mom will come to me and will give me a 2-hour presentation about how to not slack off, or she'll beat me with the deadliest weapon ever, a slipper. The second mindset I had was called ignorance. You see, ignorance was something very important to me. When I was being laughed at, it was not funny at all. Because you're getting embarrassed. You're going to feel this emotion of sad. Because compared to others, you're just like this ant. But by using ignorance, I was able to clear them from my mind. I was able to focus using ignorance because, well, just ignore the laugh. But sometimes you can use this mindset in a daily basis. Another example, my mom. You know, sometimes when there's too much lectures that you just don't want to hear from her, you can use ignorance. Why? Because everyone doesn't have time for 2 hours of presentation per day. Well, you can just spend that 2 hours for something else. And the last mindset I had was called stabilization. This thing was even more important than ignorance, because what basically stabilization is to stabilize your physical and your mental health. You see, we humans value our emotions more than our logic right here. Since we value our emotions more, for example, when I'm laughed at, I still feel a sense of insecure. This sense would later become a more problematic thing for me because, if a little disease comes to you and you don't treat it in time, it can become disastrous. So by having stabilization, I was able to clear all of the laughers, all of the negative emotions in my mind. And despite doing this, I was finally able to have 100% of clarification. In conclusion, success is something you need to attain by doing different things. For example, the 3 mindsets I have already mentioned: ignorance, hard working, and stabilization. These could be the main 3 things that you need to do to get success. But a plot twist: success could be happiness. When the first time I got the prize, I was happy. When that emotion came into my mind, I felt joy, and I wasn't feeling negative. You see, this happiness comes from success. And when you're happy, you can do anything you want. So today, I want all of you to really think about how success could be to you and how you can change success in your own path. Thank you.